What was it that got you into the game? Tell us that story.
So it's a friend of mine. He was selling some crude oil. And he asked me, he's like, hey, do you know anybody? So we asked a few people, and then we just came across some other guys that were in the industry, that were actually the OGs and the OGs of the industry. We were talking about selling oil, so I hooked up my buddy John with a friend of mine, Robert. Not a friend of mine, but just an acquaintance of in a person, whatever. And then we went to his house in Sherman Oaks. He was growing weed in his house. Smells weed, whatever. You smoke some weed, just some good weed. Then somebody else came by, just picked up a couple of pounds, like $10,000. For 1 pound, like, what do you mean? I mean, like I have dry cleaners on the side, like I'm, just different business.
You're hustling.
Kitchen cabinetry, build out, whatever. This. This fool just sold a pound for $10,000. Like, huh? Is this possible? Like,
this is what year?
1990.
Holy shit. The fact that you just said 19, that's a long time
ago. No, sorry. Yeah, 2007.
2000. Okay.
Sorry. Oof.
I was about to say, bro.
But the guys that we're talking about, that whole circle, comes from 1994.
OGs.
Like, this is like the Be Real, like the Insane in the Membrane, like the Dr. Green Thumbs, like multiple different, like, there's just a circle of those guys that just had that fire OG. Push come to shove, like 2, 3, 4 weeks later, like we're talking about, like, hey, what would it take for us to open up a place like this? They started doing their math, they started doing their work, this, that. This time, my partner, John, just started going into the legal side of it. And while I was going through the legal side, he goes, we could do this legally. Like, what do you mean we could do this legally? He goes, yeah, we could do this legally. I'm like, how? God, it's a little freaky, like, how are you going to just grow weed legally? He's like, well, you have to have a co-op. You have to have this many patients. You have to grow for this patients. You have to go through this. Here's an attorney. He's going to give us all the paperwork. So I'm like, if you can do it legally, let's do it legally. So we just started doing in a mindset of we're going to do this legally. Mm-hmm. So we started, he started doing the paperwork. He got the licensing. He's got the permitting. So, like, how are we going to build this place out? So we're like, okay, we can't explain to DWP or not building and safety, like, we're growing weed in this tables, lights, irrigation system. Like,
yeah, this is 2007. This is fairly new.
2008 now. We're in 2008
okay,
now.
2007,
so, like,
2008.
You can't explain this. You can't explain this to people like we're growing no. So we're like, we're growing coral.
Coral?
The same 1,000-watt lights.
Ocean coral?
Yes.
It's a good thing you didn't say
to get permitted,
tomatoes, bro.
But it's the same setup. Nothing is different. Like the same plumbing, the same tanks, water going through, water coming out, lights, 1,000-watt lights, the same HPS lights.
How the heck did you know that's what it takes to grow coral, though?
Bro, I
didn't even know you can artificially grow coral.
I thought coral was grown underwater.
That's what I thought.
I didn't either until that time.
Did you enjoy that clip? Click over here to watch the full episode and click over here to subscribe to the Wisenuts Podcast YouTube channel.